Discerning to be a nun is really just about figuring out where God is calling you in your life.
You feel a pull toward this lifestyle where you take vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience.
It's a good workout.
It's a workout.
Yes.
It's really a personal journey of listening and prayer. It's kind of like dating God.
When I saw you leaving your boyfriend and the tear in your eye and saying, what am I doing here?
If I once thought that I want to become a sister, I have to do it. It's almost like crossing off a bucket list. I won't be able to live on myself.
You need to go through a process of healing.
Later on in life, I don't want to say I should have.
Can you get around me, Claire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, good.
I'm very much a doer, so I know that no matter how much I pray and think and talk about it, I won't know if I'm called until I go to visit a convent.
All right, now we just need to set.
All right, thank you.
I just have to. I have to try it out.
It was a rough start because they were just talking about how we were going to work with patients with dementia and stuff.
Right now, my discernment is in the very early stages, so I'm just listening. I'm learning as much as I possibly can. For me, it also entails just living in the moment.
I feel like I always run away from the situation, and that's why I was kind of getting upset.
And that's the best that I can do to discern.
Holy Spirit, amen.
I had no lack of dreams or desires as a young girl. I dreamt of being kissed and held by a man. I dreamt of being a young bride carried over the door of my new home by my groom.
I remember it was several years ago. You said to me, I feel like Jesus proposed to me last night, and how can I say anything but yes?
I can honestly say that now that I have known the indescribable love of my Lord, that is so fulfilling and so complete. And I'm so happy that I know I don't need anything else.
A religious vocation has been something that's been on my mind on and off, 9 years, but I've never really taken the time to really focus on it. It was always like, oh, Jesus wants me to discern, but then after that I get a husband. There was always a ... So discerning for me is all about finding where God meets you and learning how he speaks to you.
Well, look at you.
My height.
Come on. If you can keep your cell phones with me while you're doing this, it would be a really big help. We try to do this gradually, try to wean them away from all the electronics that they've been used to, the instant communication, because they need to focus themselves on the Lord. It's to concentrate. It's to forget about what you left.
Through this process, through interaction with the others, I think it will bring them to a richer insight as to who they are, what they bring, their gifts, what their limitations are.
I didn't know you even had a problem at all.
Which can only be additional information to help them. But I think the courage that it took for them to come here and do this project, I've said this to each of them, I really do admire you for doing this, for taking this on.